We are back at Clint's Classic Cars and Parts, a classic car junkyard in Middle Tennessee. Last time we were here, we did a Ford Ranchero, and Christina said that one was too easy. So she picked out this, and boy, is it rough. This thing has been parked at least 30 years, and I think closer to 40. So before we get started, I need to clean some of this junk out of the way. Must be full of water. Whoa. Yeah, these are all full of water.
What the heck is that?
Probably a nice place for snakes to live.
That's true.
Okay, now this is the heavy stuff.
Whoa. What is that, an extension cord?
Yeah.
My.
Yep. I wonder what that's off of. Viewers, if you know, comment. So this car is super unique. What's so unique about a 64 Skylark? Well, I'll show you as we walk through it. It's fairly solid. Amazingly, it's fairly solid. Look at that. For being here this long. Obviously flat tire, but it's got Buick Sport wheels. It's a 4-door, but not a bad looking 4-door, really. It's got some quarter rust. Let's take a look at the inside.
Be careful. I looked in there last time. Woohoo! Yeah, hold on. I just want to point out, this might be the best cobweb. I noticed it last time that we have ever encountered.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's decades of work right there.
No radio, but do you all see what's special about this car? It's a factory manual transmission. That is super rare. People that bought Buicks didn't buy manual transmissions typically, and this one's got one. It's a 3 on the tree. Headliner's missing. Boy, this interior is really bad. This is probably one of the worst in a 60s car we've seen. But let me show you all one of the things I like most about 64 Buick. And that is the tail. Look at how neat the back of this looks. It just looks muscle car to me. And this is so neat right here. That this is, I believe, chrome. Maybe stainless, but it could be chrome as well. Let's check the gas. This has an ancient gas cap on it. I wonder if that's the original cap. That thing is ancient.
Be careful.
And I don't smell anything at all. So it could be there's a hole in the tank.
Oh, it's almost falling out.
No, it's not. It's good. It's good. It's probably empty. But it's here. It does have a dent in it. And maybe it leaked out of that dent. Did this have a key in it?
I do not remember.
Okay, let's.
It is pretty cool on the back, you're right.
Yeah, it's super cool.
I like how it slants down the window in the back.
Oh yeah. Even for a 4-door, this is a good looking car.
So I told Richard maybe the radio was under here. There's just this endless pile of radios. Oh, wait, there's another one over there.
All cassette radios. And look at even some knobs. That's an Emerson. And they even have knobs on them.
There's another one right there.
Oh wow. You could imagine these probably all worked.
Wow, that's crazy.
When they were put there.
Okay,
let's see if this has a key in it. I can see the ignition switch. There's no key, but I don't think it's in the lock position. That clutch pedal worries me.
What's that?
It's nearly all the way to the floor. Oh, and the emergency brake is on. Oh, crap. That means the rear wheels are for sure going to be stuck.
Oh, I was already 100% sure.
Oh, look at that spider web back there.
Yeah, but look at the back
The seat?
underneath the window. Well, the seat, yeah, that's scary in itself.
Yeah, the deterioration of this interior is just shocking.
It is.
Look at this. It had seatbelts, and look at how rusty that seatbelt thing is.
Wow. And you know, it's a shame because the door panels are so nice, and the inside, I can imagine when it was new, it was a nice car.
Yeah.
Has the word Buick right there.
And this was a low-priced Buick. Probably the cheapest Buick you could get with this manual transmission. Depending what's under the hood. We haven't checked that yet. Oh boy. The clutch isn't hooked up. That's a really bad sign. You gotta get that.
I was recording you the whole time.
That's very bad.
What about the emergency brake? Can you release it from there?
Yeah.
Or is it, it might be too rusted.
Yeah.
Oh, that rooster's back.
Boy, you picked a good one.
Yeah.
This one is gonna be tough.
Hey guys, just wanted to let you know that Factor delivers fresh, never frozen food directly to your front door. And trust us, after a long day working on rust, neither of us have the energy to come in and make a home-cooked meal or clean up the mess. And in little as 2 minutes, you can have restaurant quality food ready to enjoy.
For sure. And plus, we like the schedule of how it's so flexible with delivery. You can order between 6 and 18 meals a week. You can pause a delivery if you're going to be out of town like we are so often. We just pause it and don't have anything delivered that week.
Plus, don't forget, there's no prep, there's no mess, and it's 100% ready to eat in just 2 minutes.
This is good food. It is not frozen. It is refrigerated food, and it tastes at least as good as a restaurant quality.
So get started today. Don't forget, you have 35 meals to select from each week, and the menu changes weekly. And there's tons of options that you can include and add on every week besides just the regular meal options like breakfast, dessert, shakes, and so much more. So, Richard,
I'm hungry.
let's go pick out what we're going to have for dinner.
We've got creamy tomato pork chop and herb crusted chicken. Simple. Just take it, poke some holes in it, and in the microwave. And just like that, it's ready to enjoy.
This looks really good.
It does. Yours looks great.
Yours does too.
How about I trade you 50-50?
Yeah, I'll share with you if you share with me.
All right.
It's really good.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Woo! Head to factor75.com or click the link below and use the code WhatTheRust50 to get 50% off your first Factor box and your free wellness shots for life. 2 free wellness shots from 3 available flavors for every order while you're an active subscriber.
That's factor75.com or click the link below and use code WhatTheRest50 to get 50% off your first Factor box and free wellness shots for life, or as long as you're a subscriber.
Big thanks to Factor for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to that Buick.
Oh, do you want to see if you can get the back door open on this side?
Yeah. Man, oh man.
No.
Yeah, same deal. You know, this car is interesting. It's so bad inside, but the body itself, look at this.
Yeah.
It's not badly rusted,
I know.
but it's so bad otherwise. Oh, look at this. This had air conditioning. Air conditioning with a stick shift.
Yeah, I wonder how old that cherry freshener has been. That, like, how old is it? Do you think it's like 30 years old?
Oh, it's gotta be. It's gotta be.
All right, well, let's see what we got going on under the hood.
Yep. When we were working on the Ranchero, I came over to this car to check it out, and I found that this was off. Not a good sign. But I was able to unstick the engine. It was very, very tight, but I put Cree oil in all the cylinders, and I was able to get it to go around twice, and it was getting easier and easier to turn. So that's a really good sign. I'm shocked. So we've got this amazing alternator bracket here, made of chain. That's a new one on me. I guess it worked. This belt's tight, and the alternator is not seized. Let's see if there's anything in the radio. Oh, this is an accident waiting to happen.
I wouldn't think there's anything in there.
No, and there isn't. But the radiators, the fins are very clean.
Oh yeah.
Can you see that?
I can. I don't know if the camera pick it up.
That's awesome.
It's very, yeah, I'm surprised.
They're very clean. That's a good sign. Yeah, all the plug wires are gone. Distributor cap is gone. You know, it's a junkyard, so stuff like that disappears. What's this? This looks like an automatic transmission dipstick. Do you think this might have been converted to an automatic and that's why the clutch isn't hooked up?
You're asking the wrong girl.
I wonder. So this has what remains of a transmission cooler line here. And it's looped off. So there's two lines here and they're looped off with a piece of rubber. I think this thing has an automatic in it. Oh, that's a major bummer. I was hoping it was still a stick shift. Well, I'll look underneath to be sure. Yeah, this is an automatic.
Yeah, so they converted it?
Yep. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I was hoping this was a stick. Oh well. So this transmission dipstick is stuck. Here we go. That wasn't too bad. There's a lot of rust on this dipstick.
There is.
Whoa.
Yeah. Ooh. And maybe on me.
There is fluid in it, not a lot.
It's like right there.
Yeah, it's very low. And
Look at the rust on that.
Yeah. That's a new one on me. That much rust on a dipstick. How red is it? It's a little bit red, but it's not good, guys. It's not good. Let's check the brake fluid next.
Now, I personally, and you personally, know that this car is not going to have brakes, but we're just checking it for the fun of it. I'm not sure you'll be able to get that off.
With some whacking, I will. Maybe.
You might need to get a real hammer for that.
Yeah.
It looks bad.
That's welded on.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys can't see this, but pieces of the hood are literally falling on me every time he hits it. That's funny stuff. I don't know, Richard. Are you going to try to pry it off, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be a way.
That's funny. I think it's going to break.
Wow. That was stuck. There's fluid in it.
Oh, and
Can you believe it?
yeah, well, I've never seen that much rust. Hold on. The light's a little bad because the sun's out. So,
Oh, I've seen way worse than this.
well, I don't think I've seen
Way
rust
worse.
like that before.
Oh, yeah.
And will it run?
Oh, yeah. This is not bad, and it's loaded with fluid. I mean, there's rust in it. You're right about that.
Yeah.
But this is a very similar master cylinder, that 64 Riviera we did, and that was way worse.
Really?
Yeah.
I must
Look
have
at that. See,
blocked
there's just
that
not
out.
much in there.
Yeah. It is a hot mess in there.
That's a good sign.
Oh, hey, look at where the firewall up there.
Oh, boy.
Do you see that's,
Oh, boy.
I just noticed that.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, it's literally rusted right
Yeah,
there.
rusted right at the seam.
Mm-hmm. It looks like maybe someone sealed that. Do you see that?
That's seam sealer from the factory.
Oh, the factory did that.
There was a factory seam there. And it's rusted out.
Yeah. This is nice.
I don't know, viewers, what do you think? Well, that's not original.
No.
That dipstick for the power steering, it's dry. We'll have to add some.
Why? We're not driving it.
Assuming we get it running, we'll have to add some.
Yeah, what about that big chain from we saw last time?
I think that's a makeshift motor mount. Yep, that's a makeshift motor mount. It's not connected to anything, but it's bolted to the A-arm. So that probably went over here or something.
This person liked to use chains, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah. All right, so what do we do next? We've got it unseized. I think we're going to take that valve cover off, put a battery in it, and see if it spins. Since we already have oil in the cylinders, I think it's time to see if it'll spin.
Do you want to just turn it over a revolution just to see if anything changed from the
Since last week?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, since the last time?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
All right, let's see if it's any easier this time. And I do expect it to be easier. I mean, it's had oil now in the cylinders for a while.
Oh,
Yeah.
much easier.
Yeah.
I'm still shocked
watch
that
this.
thing moved at all.
Let's watch these valves again.
Okay. Yeah, let me get over here. Okay, you're good, though. The first one's moving
Yep.
now.
Now the second to the end.
Okay, it seems like this side looks the same as last time we were here. So
Yeah.
you want to take the cover off on the other side?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. We're going to get the air blower for that.
Oh,
I think I had these on.
I know it. You took the words out of my mouth. The last time we were here, I took, I don't know, like a 10-second video of a little black and white dog. And I think the dog's name is Comet. Anyway, a couple days after we left, Comet had puppies. So I might be getting one of the puppies. So I don't know if she will let me look at her puppies today because it's only been a day or two, but if she does, I'll let you see the litter, and who knows, maybe you can help me pick one out.
So this engine in '64, it was the only year to have aluminum heads, believe it or not. Aluminum heads and aluminum intake. So I took out my magnet and I wanted to check for aluminum heads and aluminum intake. Wrong. Wrong. That's not aluminum.
So does that mean it's been replaced?
Yep.
Or
Yep.
could this not be the original engine?
Yeah, it's clearly not.
Uh-huh.
It's clearly not.
Very
Look at that.
interesting.
So this not only has had the engine swapped, it's had the transmission swapped. So when I look at this, now that I look closer, this is not a 300. This looks like a Buick 350 to me.
The rooster agrees.
So I think this whole drivetrain, this engine transmission was swapped. If this is a Buick 350, this thing's going to get up and go. Those engines are no slouches. They have great heads.
Do you see it?
Yeah, it's a Buick 350. I feel kind of stupid. I'm a Buick man. I love Buicks. I should have known right off because the 300 looks a little bit like a nailhead. It's not a nailhead, but it looks like it. This is a Buick 350. Wow. Okay, this just got more interesting. This little guy could scoot this little car with a Buick 350 in it. Neat.
I don't remember something right there before.
What? This bolt is in the wrong place.
Uh-huh.
These, you put retainers on here for the spark plug wires on Buicks, but it's supposed to be on this side. You run the wires through and there's a retainer that holds them off the exhaust manifold. So this has been off before, and someone put the bolt back in the wrong place.
That would explain why it didn't look correct to me.
That side too, right? See that one
Well,
up
it was
there?
hard to say because that one was kind of just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Which I asked Richard, why would someone have taken this one off, but not the other? I'm not sure what they would have been looking for.
In case anybody's wondering why I'm using a wrench here, I can't find my deep 3/8. I probably dropped it somewhere.
Or it's in the 87,000 boxes we haven't unpacked since the move.
Yeah.
I think that's more likely. All right, you ready to take it off?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Did you miss one?
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us.
Well, you know, Buicks have 6. They don't leak because of those 6. Chevys always leak because they have 4.
All right.
And this one is not the factory bolt either.
I can see a little rust.
Jeez, can you even get it off with this AC fan in the way? Well, now you know why it wasn't removed,
That's exactly right.
because it doesn't come off.
You're exactly right. I
Whomever-
bet you.
Whomever did this engine swap,
And you can't slide it forward?
no, it's not coming off. But there's enough view here. We can see all the push rods. Make sure they're going up and down.
Does it matter that there's a little bit of rust on them?
Yeah, I mean, that's not good. That's not good. There's a lot of rust on them, actually. This one, that one,
The next one has a
that
lot.
one. This one's okay. These are okay, but the front ones are pretty rusty for push rods.
So, if the car's not seized, will those be moving
Yeah.
when you do it? Okay.
Yep. Unless the push rod's bent,
That's what I thought, but it was so rusty, I thought maybe I was wrong.
which is, you know, the reason I took these off was to check for bent push rods because, oh boy, that one might be bent. And I just said that, and this one is super loose.
Let me come over here. Maybe I can see better.
This push rod is super loose. Now, it could just be that the lifter is not pumped up, which it wouldn't be, but it is a little concerning. It's the only one that's like that.
Here's somebody just pulling into the junkyard.
Let's check the other side, see if we've got any like that. Yeah. Okay, we got one like that over here, two like that over here, 3 like that over here. Okay, so maybe that's okay. Could also be we've got 3 stuck valves. We'll find out in a minute. Maybe the rocker's stuck. Let me get my brass hammer.
It came up.
It did?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe the rocker is stuck. Huh. Okay, let's try this one. Yeah.
That one's coming up too.
Yeah, the rockers are stuck. Okay, well, we can fix that. How about this one?
Oh, that one
wow.
came right up.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. That's super cool. All right, let's get to this side.
That one is not coming up.
Yeah, it did come up.
Oh, it did?
Yes,
I
it
didn't
did.
see it bounce.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Is that the only one you were worried about?
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Now, as I spin this, hopefully the valves come up and down. If they don't, then we're going to have to play with it some more.
Okay, so you're gonna turn it with the plumber's wrench again?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm relieved that the valves themselves aren't stuck. And it's just the rocker shaft. In worst case, I can take the whole rocker shaft off, but I don't think I'm going to need to.
Nah.
So everyone with the chalk, it's now been washed off. Watch if it comes off. they're gonna have to go down first.
I don't see anything moving. Oh, okay, I do now. Number, yeah.
So this one came back up. This one did not.
No.
So that one's still stuck. Oh yeah, that one's still stuck.
You want to hit it with a hammer? Oh, you want me to hit it with a hammer? All right.
This one's,
Is that one stuck now?
I think so.
Do you want me to hit it with a hammer?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Okay, yep.
A
That's
little
unstuck
bit,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, that's unstuck now.
Hey, how are you, Mommy? Did you have your puppies? I brought you some presents. I brought you some presents. Did you get it?
Yeah, I think we got them all. This one's a little concerning. It's very, even with the rocker free, there's a lot of clearance there. Way too much.
Yeah.
But
What about the other side? How hard was
the
it?
other side's good.
You got
there was
that?
one that was stuck,
Yeah.
but it's good now. We're ready to turn this over.
What do you mean, like with the...
Put a battery in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Not start it.
Now, if this
Let's see
one
if
turns
it'll
out to
spin.
be too easy, I'm gonna have to
Too
search
easy.
for, like, I'm gonna get one that's so bad
I'm tired. This isn't too easy. I'll
that
let you crank on this crank for 10 minutes.
the viewers are not gonna believe what I figure out. So, Richard,
Yep.
how do those look?
Pretty bad.
Is there two black? Is
Pretty
there
bad.
one black?
No.
One? Oh, look
No,
at
black
that.
and red.
Oh, you're
And
lucky day.
they're on the right side. So red goes to the starter.
Let me see the other side of that. What was that? What is that?
It's very
From an
bad.
old battery? The green that's on there?
Yeah, it's corrosion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very bad. We may have to take these apart, but for the purposes of turning it over, I'm going to try not to do that because these look like they might snap off.
Doing the touch test?
Yeah. Nothing.
I heard something.
Did you? I
No?
don't hear anything. Okay. I might as well use the key.
Is it in there?
No, but
Oh.
the ignition is not in the lock position because the starter is super hard to get out on this.
So, Richard, I'm sure you heard what I heard.
Yep.
So what do you think that means?
Could be connections, could be starter. You see any sparks or anything?
I do not. And you know, it's really rusty in here. So we could cross our fingers. It's just connections.
Yeah.
Looks like you're having trouble with that. A lot of
Well,
trouble.
it's very rusty and I don't
Yeah.
want to snap it, but it is moving.
Oh yeah, I can see it now.
Amazing. Amazing that it's moving.
It is really bad. Did it break?
Broke. Yep.
Oh no. Well, we have extra. Do you want to just pop one that we have in the kit?
Yep. Yep.
Might be easier. Okay. Trying it again. Oh. I gotta tell you, you were speechless. And I know.
I can't believe it.
I can't either, honestly.
This is what we changed. This broke when I tried to take it off. And that's what I put in. That's it.
Well,
I can't believe that.
I know. You know what I think is going on? I think the Buick is on my side about finding a really horrible car next.
It hasn't started yet. You know that, right?
Yeah, but just that much left you speechless, so it was worth it. Oh, so funny.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know. It is. Because we were both thinking, can we get a starter to try? And
Yeah, because I brought the wrong starter. I brought a starter for a Buick 300, which might work, but I don't think it does. It's certainly a different part number.
Well, you know, one good thing is you don't have to climb under there to clean the connections off the starter.
Let's hope not.
Yeah, I think you're
boy,
good. I can't believe it.
It'd be very tough to get under this car. Okay. Next up, we're going to spin it a little bit more.
So you're going to spin it some more with the starter, and then are you doing that just so it can help loosen all that up?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Because if these valves are hanging up when we try to start it, it's just going to pop through the carb and cause a fire and all kinds of other nonsense. So just watch those.
Okay.
And see if the springs is what I want you to watch. Make sure the springs come back up fully.
Okay.
So as the rocker arm comes back this way, the spring should follow it.
Okay. I mean, 4 of the 8 should be moving, correct?
All of them.
Well, then maybe not. I think I only saw 4. But it just could have been so quick that I didn't...
This one's still messed up, but the rest are fine, but this one's still messed up.
Okay.
There was one stuck on this side still, and it came unstuck. So I think we're good with the valves. Let's move on to the distributor. Want to flood oil in here. It's not the best place for oil. But it is stuck.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
So,
This one is not.
I wonder what it's going to look like when you get that off.
Absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible.
I think I hear another car driving through here. It's a busy little junkyard today. Oh, yeah. I think that is the I'm here honk. Let me see. Turn it over. Well.
It's not so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Really, it's salvageable for sure. For sure. You know, this is gummy, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. So I'm going to clean it up a bit and see if I can get it to move. See, these are supposed to snap back, right? And you can see it's not snapping and it's not fully returning. But let me clean that up. So I took off one of the weights and you can see the rust underneath. I'm going to sand that down so that the weight will move. Under here you can see the corrosion. It's just not going to work right like that. All right, points are coming out next, and this is the real concern. It's what these things look like after who knows how many years of the distributor cap being off.
Okay.
If these aren't salvageable, I think I've got a pair in the kit.
Oh, fingers crossed. Yeah. Oh, you know, I didn't get from this angle before to see how dirty it was. I bet it was.
You couldn't see anything because the points were in it. But now that the points are out of it, you get a really good view.
Yeah. The rooster agrees.
So, for those of you that are curious, this is a set of points and a condenser. This is called a unipoint. It's one piece. As this distributor spins, this rubbing block here, this shaft, has high points on it. You see the high points and low points. And when a high point comes around, it hits this and opens the points. And as soon as the high point's gone, the points close. And this has to be a specific measurement for how long in the rotation these points are closed. It's called dwell. So when I put this back in, I'm going to have to use a feeler gauge to make sure that it's set correctly. So this coil, I'm not even going to mess with it. It's the tower is full of dirt daubers, and I'm not even going to mess with it. So I always bring a known good coil with me, and we're going to hook that up here. So we're actually going to test the points with the points out of the car. Points are very bad. It doesn't make any difference what position the points are in. It's showing about 5 volts, which is, when I open them, it drops to 3.1. When I close them, no, it's about 3. Something seriously wrong with these, so these are going in the trash. So old set, new set. Big difference here. There's no provision to oil this rubbing block here. and this wears down over time. So this new set has a provision. There's no oil on it. I'm just going to put a little bit of oil on it. It soaks in and it just stays there. So now when the distributor shaft spins, it's just going to be a little bit lubricated so that the block doesn't wear down. This block is opening and closing thousands of times every minute, so it's got to have some level of lubrication or it will wear out. Yeah, there's no spark at the points. None. So it tells me they're not closing, so I need to adjust them. All right, we finally get spark at the points. They were way out of adjustment, so I used these. These safety glasses actually have magnifiers in them, and I could see it. So finally. So next step, put the cap on and put the wires on and set the firing order and see if it'll fire.
Okay, well that sounds like a little bit of work, but
It is. It is.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Well, Lugnut is back helping us again today. Hello. And just for people who commented, I don't know if you read the comments on the last video, but people were yelling at us for calling you Lugnut. That is his nickname, and if we do not call him Lugnut, he gets upset. Is that true or false? Yeah. Okay, so now I just wanted to clarify that. A lot of viewers ask why we didn't do some of the cooler two-door cars that we could see from the last video, and that's because those have been sold. Well, some actually don't have an engine, but like this blue one right here, it has actually belongs to someone else, so it doesn't belong to the junkyard to tell us we can or can't work on it. And the same with a lot of the others you see.
This doesn't have any plug wires in it. We need to set the firing order, and Buick was nice enough to put it right on the intake manifold. I kind of know what it is anyway, but wanted to make sure.
Oh, it actually says firing order.
Yes.
Nice.
Yep. Yep. They anticipated we would be here.
Go ahead.
We're going to use the TDC whistle to find top dead center. We can also look at the valves, but I'd rather use this. Make sure we're not 180 out.
Okay, so if you have a dog, small dog, or a large dog, or a cat, and they do not like loud noises, this is your warning, because when the whistle goes off, it does disturb a lot of animals. So
Valve's opening, so this is not the right stroke, so we're just going to keep going.
you're being very gentle with that.
I want to find exactly it. I think it's right there.
Oh, they lucked out. The whistle didn't get that loud.
It's right there. I got it at top dead center, and the timing marks weren't lined up, and this distributor was way over here. If I remember my Buicks, it's supposed to be in this area here. So the problem was, it actually wasn't at top dead center. I moved it some more, and the whistle kept whistling. I just thought it had stopped whistling. It didn't. So these push rods, see that? They both spin, so they're under no pressure. So this is closed for sure, and the timing mark now is lined up. So we're good to go. This is definitely number one.
I noticed here that there's one little spring, one big spring, they're connected. Is that some homemade rigged?
Yeah.
So
Yes, and it's not safe.
yeah, it's pretty rusty. So do you think one of those could just like pop or snap?
Yes, for sure.
Is that for the gas pedal?
Yeah, that's the
Oh
throttle
my
return spring.
gosh.
And look at it's connected to the fuel line.
Yeah. Oh, how would anyone do that?
Oh, I didn't
Do you
check
know what I find shocking about that is
What?
you would never expect to see anything like that in a junkyard. So the carb, you don't know that it's going to run, but I mean, honestly, this was just a fun situation. Like, oh, Richard, I dare you to see if you could get that crazy looking Buick going.
I've got a carb with me.
You do?
Yeah.
So really, we Even if it runs for 10 seconds, I would be satisfied with that. I bet you can't do it. You're not going to be. You're going to want it to run longer, aren't you?
I'd like it to idle, but
I knew it. I knew it.
I bet he would like to drive it too.
I bet he would too. I bet he would too. We gotta watch him. Let me see what's going on. Is
it's
that the
pretty
last
carbon.
one?
Yeah. It's carbony, but it's not terrible. This is not a bad plug. It's very, very usable.
Did it spray at you? I've had that happen many a time to me. I've had that happen many a time to me.
Lucky it didn't go in my mouth.
Yeah, now you're part of the club. So he's airing the tires up to make it a little bit higher, yeah. And surprisingly enough, those darn things are holding air. I'm kind of shocked over that. I mean, after he turns that off, we may hear him hissing, but hey, we only need him to stay up for a little bit. So we found this broken half-gallon of milk container. It was just sitting there waiting for us, so he's going to take that under. Make sure that even if it's only 3 ounces of oil or no ounces or water and oil or who knows. But anyway, it's going to be caught. It's not going to hit the ground. So, actually, you know what? Where you just had that, I can see perfect. Mm-hmm. Look, if you're on the ground, I'm on the ground with you. That's how it works here. No wisecracks from the audience, please. Is it tight, G?
Plastic thing right
It's right here. Got it. Okay. All right. It's gonna be interesting.
It's all oil.
Okay.
It's all oil.
That was fast, but it was fast enough to see. I saw it.
Yep.
Hope you all did. In case you're wondering what the oil looks like, just let a little bit come out. And you can see it's oil. There's no water in there. And this has been sitting for a while, so you know it would have separated if there was water in there, and it was good.
It's a huge vacuum leak right here. Huge. Look at that. It wouldn't have run good like that. Right there.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yep. Are you still using the plug kit I bought you?
Yep. It's a nice kit. Okay. I think that's all of them.
Okay, so Richard has this handy, should we need it. And Richard, I asked if you could bring your node friend out for good luck.
Yeah, we got the milk jug with us today. So we figured, even if we don't use it, let's have it here.
3 years ago, Richard was looking for something to put some gas in that he could squeeze out. And he ran to the recycling bin, grabbed that milk container, and we used that for like 2.5 years.
It's been around.
It's like part of the family. And someone mentioned it in a comment last week and asked about it. It is still here.
I saw that comment.
Yeah. We will never get rid of our milk container.
If it starts, then I'll come out and you won't need the spark checker.
Okay. Well, yeah.
All right, let's give that a whirl.
Okay. We are watching. I cannot go very far. Good luck, babe. Woo! That scared me. Sorry, Dobby says fire. Little in the car, but a little fire.
Fire.
Well, I mean, it's not enough to get the fire extinguisher, but.
Spark checker sparking?
Try it again. It's been sparking the whole time. Yeah, it's sparking fine. Mm-hmm.
Stuck. See that?
Mm-hmm.
See all the clearance there? The spring is up.
Yeah. How do we fix that? Do we need to take the head off?
I may have to take this off. hate to. Just more time. But this starter, this battery is not going to last forever. So I guess I'll do that next. So let's try these out. Yeah, this one's stuck.
Can I see the bottom? Oh, it just fell out.
A little piece of it.
Is that? Yeah. Isn't that weird? That doesn't look like oil with water.
This one's okay.
There's a piece that just fell out here.
Yeah, we gotta find that. I need that.
So it doesn't feel like. Do you see how it shines like that on your finger? That gray.
Yeah.
That looks like paint.
Okay, we got all the. This little rocker shaft is shot. This rocker shaft is completely shot.
So are you saying that it'll never start?
Not like this. We have to free up this shaft. The push rods are not bent. That's nice.
Now what's that discoloration on it?
Rust.
The
Rust
brown?
from-
The brown is rust?
Yeah, from not having a valve cover on it for who
Like
knows how
that?
many years.
That whitish
Yeah.
looking?
It's
Okay.
corrosion.
Mm-hmm.
See, like this rock around, that is completely seized. Completely seized. Look at that.
What are you trying now?
Yeah, all of this is freed up now, except this one. And I can't get it free. And I think the only way that I'm going to get it free is possibly with heat. I don't really want to heat it, but I don't have a choice at this point. It's just seized to this shaft.
All right, well, go for it. Do that again, babe. I'm shocked at how. Oh, yeah.
This thing is
Excellent.
completely seized.
You did a great job on
Just
that.
need a little piece, that's all.
Yeah. Little Heat and Richard.
Whew. All right, big moment. I'm going to start by filling the bowl. Okay, that's enough for the bowl for now. Let me get something to whack the carb to make sure the needle and seat aren't stuck.
Good idea. Look who finally showed up. Hello, Rooster. You've been bothering us for days, haven't you? Okay, going into the graveyard again. Ready?
Yep.
Battery hooked up?
Yeah, you're good to go. Hold it. Man, you got nothing, man. Nothing.
Huh. That's...
Go ahead. Hold it.
What do you think? I know. It's a mystery.
All we're accomplishing is filling the battery.
Well, yeah, and the starter, I was just thinking that
Pour
inside.
gas into that little.
Okay. All right.
Hold it.
No go.
Go ahead. Nope. Try it once more. Okay.
Is it spark? Is the spark checker sparking?
Spark's there.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but we've got spark.
Hmm.
So it's fuel and compression at this point.
You got spark?
Yeah. Okay. Ready? Sorry, my finger got kind of tired.
It's all right. I mean, I was going to just say shut it off anyway. Man, I don't know what to say.
And I think the starter and the battery's getting... You know, it sounds like it's the starter or the battery one are slowing
It's getting
down.
low.
Yeah. Okay. Spark, please. Spark. And the frustration builds. It's a good thing we don't curse on this channel, because there'd be a lot of cursing right now. Oh my goodness.
This is it. This doesn't work. We're done.
Yeah, there's sparks. Whoa, fire! 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 Huh? We're not tall enough to. Oh, we got it. Okay.
I was stuck in the car.
Oh, you were stuck in the car. No, I'm so sorry.
Ripped his pants.
No, he like that. Okay,
pull the timing
it was
up a bit.
sparking. I mean, that was not the problem.
No, but it fired.
Yeah, that's how they got that fire.
But it sure helps.
Okay,
JF will want it, having it spin faster.
okay, so we're gonna stand back here. You still have spark? You still have spark.
Do you want to start?
What was it doing?
Nothing. It was sparking though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sparking.
Yeah, that connection.
I think I picked out one for the books.
I would
And
say,
It has wore you out.
for now, we've taken this as far as we can.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the Ranchero. Oops.
You know, I paid $1.25 for those, so
I fixed it.
you're forgiven.
Okay. We need fuel, battery, and we'll button this up later.
Okay.
All right, Lugnut, you want it over there?
Yeah, right underneath those two trees.
So that means this has to move.
Yeah, that's where I want it. Just underneath those two.
It's been a long day. He wants to feel like something's been accomplished, so I will support him on getting this Ranchero going. But we are both very tired. Okay, it's starting to move.
This is called dedication to the viewers.
Now we just have to check the other side.
Well, if the other side's not stuck, we're ready to rock and roll.
It's
Oh, babe, you almost got
Wow.
it.
This one's stuck.
You almost got it. It's moving. Oh, you're so close. I think you got, is it, no?
I got a sledgehammer if you want to use that.
No, I got
Yeah.
it. It's up. It's just so stuck it doesn't want to come off.
Oh, okay. There you go. Good job.
Yay, we got it out.
And I also want to add that this is for sale. Like this belongs to the people that own the junkyard. And if
Yeah,
you
but-
remember,
We're gonna
if you remember, Lugnut gave you the information in the last video. He pointed out the phone number and everything. So anyone that's interested in buying this whole entire car, you should contact them. Oh, but you know, there's one thing you need to do, hon. You still have the thing under the car. Okay, I didn't know if look.
Hey!
For all I know, you may have been so tired you forgot, which would
Now,
be
we gotta put air in that back
understandable.
tire.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, there's one more thing yesterday.
What's that?
Remember? See, he could check see if there's anything wrong with how much I'm stupid.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, we haven't forgotten that.
No, I'm going to. He's still fine. I just want to take his racket. Hey! This thing started.
I'm not
Anytime,
gonna have any brakes,
right.
so I'm gonna put a tire over there and I'll use that as my stop.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, anytime you start a sentence with, so I'm not going to have any breaks, you know, gotta make a plan, I guess. He said that thing didn't have enough power to move, and he may have been right. It may have not mattered if the wheels were stuck.
No, it's moving.
If he's flooring it again, he's right. It doesn't have enough power to move.
Probably get behind it and push it.
Yeah. Oh. Oh no, we might have something.
Let's go.
Let's get back. Oh no. Okay. Let's not make him scared.
Hey, this is his first time driving a Ranchero.
Oh, if you could just roll there.
No,
Oh, he made it. You made it, babe. You made it. He is flooring it. I can hear it. There's just no power.
that's good right there.
He said that's good.
That's good right there. Smell of smoke.
All right.
We had some success today.
Yeah, but this is the, if you guys remember, yeah, he was. If you guys remember that burnout that Rich did on the 2x4, so we took it from under the wheel and signed it. So
I thought that was the funniest thing ever. So.
I did too.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, guys, so we are wore out, and a big part is my fault because I picked out that haunted Buick that didn't want to work. But the kids wore us out too, and we're too tired to do a closing right now, so we need to go home, recuperate, and then we'll get back with you tomorrow. Isn't that right, Richard?
Yeah. We are not through with that Buick yet. I am determined to get that thing running. I think at this point a compression test is warranted because I believe we've got a serious compression issue.
Well, that's going to be later, but if you notice behind us, we have an old friend that finally arrived at the house. So this week, Richard, you're going to be working on...
Well, I have a distributor for it, and I'll be putting that in. That should be fun. I'll be putting the muffler on it, and maybe Christina will be rebuilding the carb that's already been rebuilt.
Yeah, okay. That sounds like a good plan. And also, I'm going to start working on some body work on the Jeep. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So, guys, we'd just like to say thank you for watching. If you haven't already, we would greatly appreciate your subscription. We work very hard, and by you subscribing, that lets us know that you appreciate all the hard work we do as well. And if you haven't already, please join us on Facebook.
Yeah.
And until next time, we just like to say thank you again, and until then, we'll be
Chatting with you in the comments. Have a great week.
have a great week.
So this engine is very unique. 1 year only engine. Why is it 1 year only? Because this engine is my magnet. Okay, that's not right. Ah, this is not aluminum heads nor an aluminum intake. Okay,
Okay.
redo.